ChatGPT has dominated the AI market for a really long time now, but users are now getting really frustrated with it. The model is becoming a lot more expensive, a lot less reliable, and even if you're on a paid plan, you never know when it will switch to a dumber model. There's a new player in town. It's called Deepseek, and in this video, I'm going to be teaching you all about how to start using Deepseek, what's so special about it, and how it's different from ChatGPT. I'll also show you a few of the things that you can do with it. Also, why maybe you shouldn't use it, because there's something really scary about it. I'm the Techpreneur. Before we get started, what exactly is Deepseek and what is so special about it? Deepseek is similar to ChatGPT and it can do almost all the things that ChatGPT can do. How exactly does it work? Well, unlike ChatGPT, Deepseek right off the bat uses advanced reasoning, which means instead of having a human trained data set, Deepseek learns as it goes, which is more valuable than the way that ChatGPT does it. And I'll give you an example right now. I've asked it to help me create a marketing funnel. Unlike ChatGPT, Deepseek doesn't really have any limits. Because they're new, you can chat with it as much as you want with even the most advanced models. It's right now thinking, and it's thinking out loud, and it's coming up with the way it works. How do you create a marketing funnel? What exactly is it? So if I know this stuff is just boring out of somebody's mind. To get the best results, you need to be as specific as possible. To get started with Deepseek, head over to deepseek.com. I've attached a link in the description below. Click start now. It'll take you to a login page. You can either log in through Google or log in through your email. Once you logged in, you'll see the Deepseek dashboard, almost an exact copy of ChatGPT, right down to the smallest details. The web search being here, and in ChatGPT, the web search is in almost the exact same place. Their advanced deep model AI is like ChatGPT 0.1. You also have chats here. I've just done a quick test chat. You can also upload files in here as well. Deepseek AI can do everything that ChatGPT can as well. I'll give you a great first example, which is to create a viral marketing campaign for t-shirts to sell to grannies. I know it's a bit weird, but let's see what it comes up with. Granny blue swag. I like that. Grannies as fashion icons, user-generated content. When grannies got more swag than you, grannies versus Gen Z styling. I like this, it's fairly in-depth as well. Let's see how it does if we ask it to create this campaign step by step, just to give an idea for marketers and how it can do as well. Maybe we can also ask it to create this campaign specifically for TikTok, for example. Partner with influencers. It does give a fairly detailed plan of what we should do. In the next example, we're going to be asking it to create a React.js application. Let's see how it does if I ask it to create a full stack app with a front end and a back end. The app is really just a clone of Uber Eats. These are the routes, that's the database. It seems to be fairly competent. Let's look at the front end. This doesn't seem too bad actually. It looks like someone like a mid-level coder has created this. You can use it to create full-fledged applications exactly like ChatGPT. I can definitely see myself using something like this. I mean, you can create your own MVP as well, and it gives you out very quickly running the application. This is more detailed than ChatGPT as well. Let's ask Deepseek to create a course for learning Japanese as a beginner. We also asked it to give us some basic examples. This is really powerful. You get the examples and you also get the exercises as well. The main problem that I think with Deepseek is it kind of drags out a bit too long. Like it gives the answers as too detailed. For some people, that's not really a problem, but it's just a personal preference. In the next example, I'm going to show you how to create a cooking plan if you want to cook up something French. Now ask it to create a souffle recipe step by step. It seems to give pretty good instructions. It's fairly detailed, a bit more than ChatGPT and more in-depth from my usage of ChatGPT and Deepseek, but that's what I feel is pretty good about it because it gives really in-depth. In the next example, we're going to be asking Deepseek to scan the web for us. I'll also give you a few examples on how to actually search the web with Deepseek and what you can do with it. To search the web with Deepseek, just click on the web icon and you'll see the search. Once it's blue, you can search the web directly with Deepseek. If you want to see what ChatGPT is capable of with its web search, look at the video that we've done. I've attached a link in the description below. But for now, we're going to ask Deepseek what the weather in Kyoto is like. With ChatGPT, it also shows you the sources right here. Okay, that's disappointing. Let's ask it again. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, this is a problem with DeepSeek that I've noticed. You have to ask it the question twice to get an answer. That's disappointing. That's a fail from DeepSeek. The weather on this one doesn't really work. It can't actually search the weather, which is very basic. On ChatGPT, in my video, ChatGPT can look up the weather in different countries. I actually realized what my mistake was. DeepSeek can't actually search the web. It can only do web searches on quote unquote if it's necessary. In a world ways, it's behind ChatGPT. In this example, I'm going to be asking DeepSeek to create a cover letter for a job I want to hypothetically apply for. It's a legal job. The great thing about DeepSeek is you can actually see the reasoning and the way it comes up to its logic. So unlike ChatGPT, which sort of you don't really know how it does what it does. This company isn't real, by the way. I just changed the description for it. It gives a fairly detailed cover letter. It's not too long, it's not too short, it's pretty perfect. For this one, I did use its advanced model. Let's test the non-advanced model and let's see what it comes up with. Okay, this one isn't as in-depth as the last one, but it's still pretty good. It's as good as ChatGPT's one. These are my final thoughts. Personally, I liked using DeepSeek. I think it's not the end-all and be-all thing that it is being hyped up to, and I think like ChatGPT, it has serious limitations. As you saw in this video, like with the web search, it also seems to be having limitations when the server is busy, but ChatGPT switches to a dumber model. DeepSeek doesn't actually switch that. So all in all, I think it's something with a good first step that you can definitely use for a lot of stuff. If I were to rank DeepSeek, I would say it's somewhere between Mistral AI and Claude AI. I think it's probably the closest competitor to ChatGPT, the third closest, with Claude AI being the second, and it's below Mistral AI. So it's somewhere between those two. Mistral AI is like if ChatGPT had a lobotomy. One of my friends that I work with described it, and I quote, "It's just dumb." With DeepSeek, I think it has potential to go on if they can fix these flaws. So those are my final thoughts. What do you think? Do you think it's a good AI and it's as hyped as people think it is? Do you think it's not? Let me know in your comments below. And please, if you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. It's the only way that the algorithm actually notices us.